please.
Go on, Dr. Morell and Miss Frail. I'll wait down here.
I telephoned you right away, Doctor. This is dreadful. Shock.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson.
Miss Keene says that you haven't called the police.
I didn't know what to do. Then I thought perhaps I ought to let you know first. Mother's room's along here.
What about the servants?
The housekeeper doesn't come till 10. There's a daily help who turns up when she feels like it. This is Mother's room.
Oh, what a state it's in.
This is how it was when I found her. I haven't touched anything.
Stabbed through the heart. I'm afraid there's nothing can be done.
Oh, poor thing.
I should think death must have occurred several hours ago.
That's the stiletto I told you about.
So I observe. Are you all right, Miss Frail?
Yes, of course.
If you feel a trifle faint...
Yes, I know. Just put my head between my knees.
I came in as usual at 8:30 with her morning cup of tea, and there she was. Then I saw her dressing table had been ransacked and the window onto the balcony had been forced.
Well, her handbag's open, too.
Yeah, she always kept it there by her bedside. She had a note case, but that's gone.
The motive appears obvious enough.
She kept her jewellery in that case. It's been thrown on the floor. The burglar must have disturbed her.
The bedclothes indicate a struggle. This stiletto, you had it in your possession that night?
Yes.
What did you do with it subsequently?
I was scared to keep it myself. I thought the best thing was to lock it away in Mother's bureau over there.
Well, it's been smashed open.
And the burglar found it?
Only Mother had the key.
Dr. Morell?
What is it, Miss Frail?
In her right hand, look.
I had already noted. It appears to be a portion of a man's necktie.
The murderers?
She struggled with him, grabbed at his tie, and tore part of it.
Yes, a very ordinary tie, of a pattern worn by thousands.
But still, it's something to go on.
Well, it's not unlike one of my own. Doctor, could I have done it? That's why I sent for you. Help me, you must help me. They'll hang me for it, something I never meant to do.
Try to calm yourself.
I must have come in walking in my sleep, broken open the bureau where I knew the dagger was.
But what about the jewellery?
I've probably taken that and hidden it away somewhere.
Aren't you forgetting one thing? You were wearing pajamas. Or do you seriously suggest that you put on a necktie? A portion of which your mother is gripping in her hand?
Well, of course, Mr. Wilson. That's proof that you couldn't have done it. You just listen to Dr. Morell. He's always right.
Thank you, Miss Frail. Now, if you would listen to me...
Yes, Doctor.
Go downstairs and telephone the police.
Oh, but there's a phone here. Oh, of course. Fingerprints.
You are improving, Miss Frail.
Oh, am I? Well, I'll go and phone Scotland Yard.
Dr. Morell.
Yes?
Will you tell them about my sleepwalking? I mean, despite what you say, I'm afraid they will suspect me.
Since you still seem so concerned, I think we may omit any reference to your somnambulism.
Oh, thank you.
I'll go and phone.
It's all right, Miss Frail. I'll go.
Oh.
Wouldn't it seem better coming from me?
Perhaps it would be better for you to phone them.
But I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
You got him to ring the police deliberately, didn't you? You've got that look on your face.
You are very discerning, Miss Frail. And what does that look signify?
Something you want to discuss with me confidentially.
Of course.
Do you think he's trying to pretend he did it in his sleep? That's what it looks like to me.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but it doesn't look like that to me.
It doesn't.
You see, closer examination of the necktie indicates that Mrs. Wilson didn't tear it off in a struggle with an assailant.
Doesn't it?
Now, look for yourself.
Oh, I'll take your word for it.
Don't be so squeamish. Look. Notice how she grips it. The inside of the tie held against the palm of her hand.
Yes.
Doesn't that suggest anything to you?
No.
There are moments, Miss Frail, when I could willingly... However, perhaps a simple demonstration will make my meaning clear. Sit down.
Yes, Doctor.
Now, I am leaning over you as if...
Oh, yes,
As
Doctor.
if about to attack you.
Oh!
Now, grip my tie with your right hand.
Like this?
Your right hand.
Oh, yes, you've made me quite flustered.
Grip my tie.
Like this?
Well, do it as if you mean it. As if you know I'm about to murder you. Which is a matter of fact.
Oh, what, Doctor?
Never mind, never mind.
Is this right?
You don't... Well, you don't really have to strangle me.
Oh, sorry.
Now, do you see how you're holding my tie?
With the outside of it against the palm of my hand.
Precisely.
Oh, what is it, Dr. Morell? What are you getting at?
Well, if my theory is correct, the logical conclusion is that the torn-off tie was planted to give a false impression.
Gracious. You mean that it wasn't a burglar who murdered her, but someone else? But you've just said it wasn't Mr. Wilson. Well, who else then?
That remains to be seen.
What is it?
I thought I heard someone.
Wait.
Oh, Doctor.
Oh,
I
Keene.
was just making some coffee, and I was wondering whether you'd care for some.
Most kind.
Thank you. I'd love some.
Will you come down, then?
The police are on their way, Doctor. Hello, Helen.
Very good.
The police?
I just phoned them. Dr. Morell thought I should.
I'm sure he's right.
Of course.
And you still don't think I have to tell them about walking in my sleep?
But, Doctor, you...
Yes, Miss Frail?
Oh, that'll be the police.
Oh, they've been very quick.
I'll answer it.
What were you going to say, Miss Frail?
Oh, it was nothing.
I'm glad of that.
Well, give it to me. I'll see if I can get it in some paper.
Richard. Dr. Morell, look at this.
Mother's note case. The one from her handbag.
That was the postman. He says he found it in the postbox when he was clearing it just now.
There's a pillar box a few yards away from the house.
I recall passing it on our way here.
Look, let me look.
There's nothing in it.
He took all the money and pushed this into the pillar box as he passed.
That would appear evident.
So it was a burglar, all right, just as we thought.
But, Doctor, you thought that...
Yes, Miss Frail?
Oh, nothing.
Your mother's name and address was in it, so the postman brought it back right away.
Good, it may be useful to the police.
But what about fingerprints, Dr. Morell? Oh, but I expect they will be all blurred.
I expect you're right.
Here we are, Doctor. Have some coffee before the police really do arrive. Coffee, Miss Frail?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that must be them this time.
I'll go.
No, you finish your coffee, Helen. It looks as if I've seen a lot of the police. I might as well start now.
What's the time? 6 o'clock. Where is Miss Frail? I must dictate these notes. This could prove of inestimable value.
Dr. Morell?
Ah, Miss Frail.
It's Scotland Yard. Inspector Hood is waiting in the study.
Eager, no doubt, to reveal that with which I am already
I
familiar.
didn't realize that you would...
Come, we mustn't keep our human bloodhound waiting.
Thought I'd just drop in, Dr. Morell, on my way back to the yard.
I'm very glad you did, Inspector. And now, as I'm sure you've noticed, Miss Frail is all agog to learn the object of your visit.
I think I've got some news for you. But first of all, I do want to thank you for your help this morning. That tip-off about the tie, for instance. Well, I don't mind admitting I might not have spotted that.
Well, I'm sure you would, Inspector. In any case, it was by no means conclusive, as I advised you at the time.
Quite so.
It merely seemed to indicate that Mrs. Wilson hadn't torn it from an assailant, as it appeared, but it had been planted to give that impression.
I demonstrated with Dr. Morell that she would most certainly have gripped the tie differently.
Have you arrived at the truth?
Have you made an arrest?
Hardly, Miss Frail.
Oh, but surely, I mean, if you knew who committed the crime as well as Dr. Morell.
Dr. Morell? Oh, I didn't realize you'd tumble to it, Doctor.
But naturally, he realized who it was right from the start.
Well, I'll be...
Well, didn't you, Doctor?
As usual, Miss Frail has given rein to her imagination, Inspector. I hadn't reached any conclusion this morning. Otherwise, I should, of course, have acquainted you accordingly.
I'm sure you would have.
Do say who it is.
All right, Miss Frail, I'll get down to cases. If the doctor doesn't mind listening to what he already knows.
The truth can never be too often repeated.
Well, it was the tie, really. Once we realized it was a plant, all we had to do was to know who had planted it, then we'd be home and dry.
Oh, who did plant
Now,
it?
just coming to that,
You must try to curb your impatience, Miss Frail.
we scouted round the house and the garden. There were footprints and evidence of a ladder having been placed against the garden wall on the inside to look as if the burglar had got into the garden that way. It was all very cunning. The only mistake was they didn't go far enough. There were no signs of the ladder against the outside wall.
Goodness.
Goodness had nothing to do with this, Miss Frail. Of course, it was an inside job. That disorder in the bedroom, all very realistically done.
But the note case in the pillar box.
That was a master touch.
I was wondering when you were coming to that.
Yes, just the sort of thing a burglar would do. Grab the money, get rid of the note case in a pillar box he was passing.
Then who was it who thought up all this?
I talked with young Wilson, but he didn't give much away, understandably. He seemed knocked over by the shock. It was the secretary companion, Miss Keene, who proved most helpful.
Who's in love with Mr. Wilson?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Never mentioned it to me, either of them.
Did you ask them?
I didn't, as a matter of fact. Hardly seem to be the types to fall in love with each other. He's obviously wrapped up in his mother, and she's the practical, capable type. Absolute opposites.
Ah, Inspector, that's where you're not such a good detective.
Eh?
Not when it comes to investigating the human heart. It's just those types who are completely different who fall in love.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. The nervous young man and the girl all poised and self-assured. The tall woman and the short man, and vice versa. The vague, silly little featherbrain and the suave, sardonic man of the world. Don't you agree, Dr. Morell?
I can only say that I stand amazed at this revelation of your powers of perception.
Yes, I was afraid that was all you would say.
Anyway, whether they were in love or not, it's got no bearing on the case.
No, Inspector?
Not as it's turned out. Miss Keene was very frank, and as a result of what she said, the motive was obvious.
Proceed, Inspector.
Oh, this is absolutely enthralling.
Well, as you know, Mrs. Wilson had been left plenty by her husband when he died. The money was invested in South America. I won't go into the details. She was devoted to her son and he to her, giving him all he wanted. Education, travel, training to be an architect, all the trimmings. Then, suddenly, a few weeks ago, it happened. All her money went up the spout. She awoke one morning to find herself comparatively flat broke.
Oh, poor woman.
She didn't tell her son. It was he she was most concerned about. He'd only just got going as an architect, and without her financial backing, he was finished before he'd begun. So she decided there was only one thing left for her to do. Alive, she wasn't worth a penny, but she carried life policies to the tune of £20,000.
You mean...
That's it, Miss Frail. She was worth more to her son, dead.
Oh, how dreadful. Isn't it, Dr. Morell?
Hey, Doctor?
Quite dreadful.
Of course, he would collect the lot, but, and this was vital, her policies carried a suicide clause. If Mrs. Wilson committed suicide, they wouldn't pay up a cent.
A not unusual stipulation in a life insurance?
Quite.
So she deliberately took her own life, but make it look as though she'd been murdered.
That way her son would collect.
I can't help admiring her.
Inspector, you communicated your conclusions to the son?
Yes, I broke it to him gently. He didn't take it too well.
And Miss Keene, she was also informed?
She seemed more prepared for it, but then she knew of Mrs. Wilson's financial state.
Oh, that poor, desperate woman plotting and scheming like that to kill herself, and all for nothing.
I should be moved to feel as you do if what the inspector just described to us happened to be true.
What?
Dr. Morell?
What do you mean, Doctor?
I mean that Mrs. Wilson did not commit suicide. She was murdered.
Here we are, Dr. Morell.
The house looks very dark.
There's a light in the front room.
Where Mrs. Wilson used to like to sit.
Come on. You wait here, driver.
Yes, sir.
There'll be a wireless car along any minute. Information room will have told them the drill.
Yes, sir.
Just tell them we've gone in, and I want them to wait outside the front door and keep their eyes peeled.
Very good, sir.
Let's hope the gate isn't locked.
No, it's all right.
Come on. Now, where's the bell push? It's so dark.
It's quite chilly.
Would you rather go back and wait in the car?
Oh, no.
Now, I'm going to leave this for you to handle, Dr. Morell.
I'll endeavor to be a credit to you.
To think that if it hadn't been for you, I still can't get over it, the dead cunning of it.
Inspector Hood, what brings you back again? Oh, hello, Dr. Morell. Miss Frail.
Good evening.
Sorry to disturb you like this.
I should have thought you'd seen enough of this house for one day.
Not quite, Mr. Wilson, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on in.
Thank you.
What is there about all this to interest you, Dr. Morell? Inspector Hood has told you, of course.
I have heard his version of the matter.
Well, let's go into the front room. Helen's just gone upstairs. So the inspector's version doesn't add up with yours. Is that why you're here?
Oh, I thought we might have a quiet talk, Mr. Wilson.
What have you found out? Something more about poor Mother?
When you realized her motive for taking her own life, what was your reaction?
Well, frankly, I couldn't believe it. I still find it difficult to accept the idea. We've been discussing it, Helen and I. It just doesn't seem like Mother. Helen's told me how she made her swear not to tell me about losing her money. I'm afraid she realized that she was very wrong not to have told me, in spite of her promise. Why, it would have made it easier for us to marry. Mother might have been less difficult about it.
I didn't know that you and Miss Keene were...
Oh, well, I didn't think to mention it, and you didn't ask me.
You didn't ask me either, Inspector.
Helen.
Miss Keene?
Good evening, Dr. Morell. Miss Frail?
Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Keene.
I heard people arriving, so I came down. I didn't guess it was you.
I've been telling Dr. Morell what you and I have been discussing.
You mean my promise to your mother?
I was just saying how it might have made it easier for you and I to get married.
Yes, I heard you. But, Dr. Morell, surely you and Inspector Hood, not to mention Miss Frail, aren't here merely to inquire what Richard's reactions were when he knew that his mother committed suicide for his sake.
Not altogether, Miss Keene.
It would hardly require the three of you just for that. Plus the support of another police car which has just arrived.
Oh.
Helen,
I noticed it on my way downstairs.
You don't miss much, Miss Keene.
Well, what is all this? Have you got police outside?
It concerns the note case in the pillar box. You will recall, Mr. Wilson, that the postman returned it just after 10 o'clock this morning, after he'd cleared the box. For your information, the first collection is at 8:30 a.m.
Well, what of it?
The supposed burglar, who at first was presumed to have murdered your mother, apparently then threw the note case in the pillar box after leaving the house in the early hours.
But we know now that there wasn't a burglar. Mother tried to make it look like that.
There wasn't any burglar. Perfectly correct. But, Mr. Wilson, nor could it have been your mother who slipped the note case in the pillar box.
What do you mean?
Well, if she had, it must have been found at the time of the first collection at 8:30 a.m.
Why, yes.
She couldn't have placed it there after that, since by then she'd been dead for several hours.
But of course, that must be right.
Dead right, Mr. Wilson.
Well, then who did put it there?
The person whose fingerprints have been found on the note case.
But...
And who was also listening outside your mother's room just before 10 o'clock this morning, and overheard me inform Miss Frail that the torn-off necktie was a plant, and who then hurried out to the pillar box in a last desperate effort to divert suspicion. The same person, Mr. Wilson, who, learning of your mother's financial crash, saw no future in marrying you unless you inherited the £20,000 insurance.
Helen!
You won't get me!
Helen, come back!
It's all right. She won't get very far. You can see from the window.
Helen! It was her all the time.
Now, they've caught her. She's putting up a struggle, but they've got her all right.
Oh, it's too horrible.
I was watching her face, Dr. Morell, while you were talking. She went absolutely white. I thought she was going to faint.
It's usually Miss Frail who is so overcome.
Miss Frail! Miss Frail! She's passed out.
I thought the excitement might prove too much for her.
No doubt about it, Dr. Morell. The way you solved the sleepwalker case was out of this world.
You're too kind, Miss Frail. I have encountered few criminals who went to such elaborate pains to cover up their tracks. Disposing of the note case in the pillar box, for instance, for all her ingenuity, she found herself driven by a subconscious compulsion to overplay her hand and so encompass her self-destruction.
But surely she betrayed herself by her fingerprints on the note case. I call that just plain stupid.
My dear Miss Frail, did I never explain that to you?
How do you mean?
Well, naturally, her fingerprints were on the note case. She put them there when she took it from the postman. So they proved absolutely nothing at all.
But what?
Bluff, my dear Miss Frail.
Bluff?
Just bluff, yes. It had been a long day, remember. I wanted to force a confession out of her without wasting any time, so that I could get back and proceed with my work in the laboratory, which was much more important in my estimation.
But Dr. Morell...
That reminds me, Miss Frail, if I may continue with dictating these notes.
Yes, Doctor. Where were we?
Well, I was observing that every criminal is motivated by an inner compulsion to bring about his self-destruction. In order to achieve this act of self-betrayal, the evildoer cannot resist from drawing attention to his own crime.
That was another adventure in a BBC series featuring Ernest Dudley's famous character, Dr. Morell, and, of course, his secretary, Miss Frail. The artists taking part were Dr. Morell, Cecil Parker, Miss Frail, Sheila Sim, Helen Keene, Moira Lister, Richard Wilson, Hugh Burton, Inspector Hood, Philip Ray. This recorded program was produced by Leslie Bridgemont.
Be listening next Saturday afternoon for another case for Dr. Morell, this time the blackmailer.
This is Stephen Dark, host of Horror Radio, broadcasting from beyond the grave. Visit darkentertainments.com for more fiendish horror.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows. Follow, sweet children, I'll show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrows. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion. Hush now, dear children, it must be this way, to weary of life and deceptions. Rest now, my children, for soon we'll away into the calm and the quiet. Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
When Alex Gardner is asleep, he has an extraordinary gift. The government wants it, the scientists want it, but to keep it may cost him his life. It might be better if Alex didn't sleep at all, but he cannot resist entering the dreamscape. Can you? See Dreamscape in the West End and all over London now, Certificate 15. It takes an extraordinary adventurer to enter the dreamscape.
Horror Radio is sponsored by webinarstudio.io.
What if you could create a professional webinar in minutes, not days? Webinar Studio helps you generate scripts, slides, and narration fast, all in one place. Run live webinars or evergreen webinars with ease. Built for experts, creators, and businesses who want better results. More features, better value.
Horror Radio is sponsored by webinarstudio.io.
Sure. What can you expect? Always the same, new house. Bound to be bills.
Of course. They're all bills.
Yes, right, sir. Oh, no. Here's a... Oh.
What?
I didn't know we knew anybody there.
Where?
Australia.
Well, I don't. Do you? Well, isn't it? Well, bite you.
We've been in the house 3 weeks when the letter came. July. It's drowsy weather. There's so much to do. The new house, curtains, and we worked very hard. We went to bed before dark every day, tired out. At the same post, I got a letter from Mary. Forgetting Australia for the moment, I was deep in her everlasting news, and something made me look up. I looked down again, and then back once more at Arthur's face. I wasn't sure then what I saw there. I only knew that whatever it was, it wasn't good.
Biotex, the new soak and pre-wash powder, presents Beyond Midnight by Michael McKay. Just soak in Biotex. Just soak in Biotex. Just soak in Biotex.
If you have wondered how to get your washing really stain-free, understand this. Biotex removes the stains and dirt washing won't.
Just soak in Biotex.
Stains, grass stains, tiresome collar and cuff stains, ingrained dirt, soil and grime. Out they all come, and you don't stir a finger.
Just soak in Biotex.
Biotex with natural enzymes is the pre-wash powder with the most enzymes to give you extra pre-wash power. Absolutely no rubbing, no color loss, no fabric wear. Use it for cotton, silks, woolen, synthetics. Use it to make new again. Soaking in Biotex removes the stains and dirt, but washing won't.
Just soak in Biotex.
Those used to be sunny mornings. The house faced east over the estuary, and I used to open the windows early to air out the smell of paint. We'd moved in the day the workmen left, and everywhere was fresh and lovely. The house, so ancient, felt new to us. It had been a step, leaving Wimbledon Park, but those early weeks were proof that it had all been worth it. Then the letter came.
Arthur, what was it?
What is letter? It's from a P. St. J. Hobart.
Well?
He says that this house has no business to be disposed of. He says it is.
Is?
Under his late uncle's will. Late St. From St. John Herbert.
He was the owner. Do you remember? Been in the family for
I went into everything carefully.
I remember that it was a lawyer.
Yeah, I know, Hobart, but he died here, the uncle, but he died intestate. Oh, he made a will. Well, the lawyers had it, apparently. But, this isn't what this chap from Australia says. Well, this is what I know. I mean, what the lawyers told me.
This was
look, wait a minute. The old man made the will, but then went to the lawyers and destroyed it under their very noses. Well, they told me. He didn't make another one, and then he died. All he left was bills. So the house was sold to pay the bills. Nothing about a nephew anywhere. Well, now all this, what does it mean?
Arthur, those lawyers can't have made a mistake.
No, they can't. Nah, this chap hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Chinese woman.
Or an imposter. Here, read it. Whoever it is, he knows the place like the back of his hand. Read it.
So does this mean that we've
Just read it. I don't know what it means. Well, not much, I hope. Oh, he's an insulting so-and-so, but, well, like I said, he mightn't be genuine.
Peck of robbers. That's very charming for a start. Scene of his boyhood.
He can't make up his mind whether to insult us so that we clear out or to make us feel bad, preying on our feelings. A scene of his boyhood.
Lived my miserable life with no hope only to return. It's my fate, my inheritance, and my passion. Mine. and no one shall cheat me of it. Well, it sounds sort of like a threat, doesn't it? No, Arthur, it means just dismissing it.
I'm not dismissing it.
Well, I mean, really, in fairness, his uncle ought to have told him.
Well, maybe they fell out. Well, you never know. There's a lot goes on in those old families. I mean, always supposing this chap is genuine and...
Anyway, I think you ought to send this on to the lawyers and that. I mean, we've only just moved in.
And we're not moving out either. It's our house. Bought fair and square and above board with cash.
Well, I mean, let these lawyers you saw, who arranged everything, let them write to this PJ... What? This man.
Oh, Hobart.
Yes, well, let them write to him. I mean, what are they for? What else are they for? In the first place, he ought to have written to them instead of trying to play us up.
You haven't got a leg to stand on.
Look, this hasn't got anything to do with us. Just put it out of your mind and send it to the lawyers.
Not a hope.
Well, for a start, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the end of it. All right? Arthur? My dear husband left the room after that, went down to the garden and stood on the lawn and looked out across the water. It was a lovely house. We'd wanted a house near the sea. Arthur was very keen on boating and asked nothing better than a bit of gardening on the shore. That morning, before that letter came, he planted out some carnations and Arthur had cut the hedge. He was so happy. It was the last happy morning we ever had, I suppose, together. As soon as Arthur set eyes on the place, I knew we were going to live there. You came on it round a turn of the valley, suddenly. Just the house, the water, and the trees going up. The lawn sloped to the estuary, and there was a jetty. High and dry that day, for the tide was out. Didn't you tell me you'd written yourself? Oh, Arthur, I thought you were just going to pass the letter to the lawyers.
Well, I did, but I thought I'd like to try and explain things to Hobart myself,
Not a good letter writer, the way you express yourself.
Yeah, well, there it is. The fat's in the fire now, all right. He's just gloating. I mean, he sounds like a maniac. I just wanted to let him know that the place was in good hands. Well, I thought... I don't know what I thought.
Would he go for us with a gun or anything? It sounds as if... Anyway, he's coming. Coming here.
Just to throw the whole matter out. What is it to thrash out? It's our house. We bought it. Well, I mean, that's what I told the lawyers. I thought lawyers were people to be trusted. I've never had to deal with lawyers much before, but at least I thought in an open and shut case like this, I mean, when there's no doubt who's in the right, I thought they'd be on our side. All they do is hum and haw, change the subject.
The villagers aren't much better.
Oh, they're a close lot, they are. Smugglers, that's what they are.
Go on.
They're in league with the Hobarts, I tell you that for nothing.
Well, how on earth can they know the nephew's coming?
I don't know, but they know he's coming here, all right. The way they look at me. They won't be living in that nice house for long. That's what their looks say.
Oh, sometimes I wish we'd never come here at all.
Why? We bought it. It's ours. Why then, if that bloke continues his present attitude, not a word will I hear. I will not clear out. I'll not sell. And that's final.
This P. Hobart man arrives in London day after tomorrow. He'll be here that same day. So there we were, left with this worry hanging over us. Arthur couldn't concentrate on the garden. Somehow I couldn't summon up any energy to get on with the things that needed doing around our home. Because we were frightened that in a very short time it would no longer be our home. And then, 2 mornings later, we ceased to worry. I'm just going down to the shops, dear. Do you need anything? Tobacco? Arthur, dear, is there anything wrong?
Lizzie, look.
What? Arthur, what's the matter?
I don't believe it.
What?
Well, there's been a plane crash. En route. Home from Australia. But they give the passenger list. Look. All lives lost. There.
P. Richard Hobart. ashamed to voice our relief. We were ashamed. Later on that day, the lawyers came on the phone. Yes, I know, said Arthur. Don't tell me. That evening, our floorboards started to be torn up. A clock was moved and in front of a sliding panel. Thrown out in heaps were our clothes and papers from drawers and cupboards. I heard him. Arthur heard him. It went on night and day, but neither of us caught him at it. How could we doubt for a minute who it was?
I feel like a new man. It's a lovely day today.
I thought you had flu.
I took a Grandpa headache powder, and I'm well better. When colds and flu are about, Grandpa headache powders are what you need. Grandpa headache powders work fast because they dissolve almost immediately. Grandpa makes all those dreadful flu symptoms disappear quickly. So, whenever you're in pain, get fast relief. Get Grandpa headache powder.
Ah, Grandpa.
Just soak in Biotech.
Stains, grass stains, collar and cut stains, ingrained dirt, soil and grime. Out they come and you don't stir a finger.
Just soak in Biotech.
Biotex with natural enzymes is the pre-wash powder with the most enzymes to give you extra pre-wash power. Absolutely no rubbing, no color loss, no fabric wear. Soaking in Biotex removes the stains and dirt that washing won't.
Just soak in Biotech. Hobart? Can you hear me, Hobart?
No, Arthur, please.
Can you hear me? Leave us alone. Go away. We know it's you. We're sorry. Although none of this was our fault, we are sorry. Sorry that you had to come halfway across the woods just to die. We're sorry, P. Syndicate Hobart. But you've got to stop frightening my wife now and go away. Go where you belong. It's all right, love. Please. Please, sweetheart.
I never saw that. Do you think that figure in the village?
What good was that?
She's got powers. We can do things. Oh, I don't know what it's called.
Exorcise, Lizzie.
They do. They Please, let's go and see him.
We don't belong to the church. Well, we never go to church.
Oh, he's a good Christian gentleman. He'd see us. Why should it matter whether we go to church or not? That's not what he's for. Just for people who...
All right. Yes. I'll phone him and we'll go and see him. And we'll both go.
You know what he's looking for, don't you?
Hobart?
Yes.
The will.
Yes.
The one that the old man destroyed. Here we are, two grown people, old enough to know better, huddled, frightened in the room, talking about a man who's dead. And we know he's dead. And we're talking about him as if he's alive in our house. And
He? In our house, I mean. Not alive anymore.
there are no such thing as ghosts. Lizzie, please, my dear, it's all right, please. We've got to fight this. Please say you'll fight. Please tell me you'll try. Try not to be too afraid. We'll fight this together. It's got to end somehow.
At the start, we remained outdoors as much as we could, leaving the house to Pease, Fidge and Hobart, in case he might weary and be still. We now seldom saw the sun. It was sultry weather. The trees became dark as if they were full of smoke. To distract me, Arthur would take me boating upriver, out of sight of the house, Or we take sandwiches and go into the woods. Sometimes we go miles and miles away, walking nearly all day. This lasted for a little while, but I could see that my husband wasn't happy. He was right, of course. Man should stay in his own house. He telephoned the vicarage, more to please me than any hope that a solution from there might help us. Either way, it was the same. Because Mrs. West, the vicar's wife, told us her husband was away for 3 weeks on exchange in a north of England parish. And then, one evening, I saw P. Pigeon Hobart. I feel as if we've walked for miles and miles. I feel as if we've walked to Land's End and back. Oh, it's lovely to go out for the day, but it's even nicer to reach home again and see your house down...
Red scarlet night, Shepherd's delight. What's with this? What is going to...
Look. In the doorway. We looked down at our home from the hill above it, down through the sycamore trees. And he stood in the doorway, as might an owner. Oh, we knew him so well. He was tall and bald, and even from that distance, I felt that he was smiling.
Let's get down there. To our house.
Came the evening when the men from Australia had a long look at it. It was raining and the windows were closed. There was a heavy sea mist from the estuary. Arthur was reading. I was trying to sew some chair covers, but somehow my heart wasn't in my task at all. I looked towards the window and there he was. One hand flat against the pane, with the water running down in little rivers. Through the glass, I saw his teeth and his eyeballs. I saw him laugh silently, terribly. Arthur, dear, let's close the curtains, shall we?
Oh, yes. Somehow I pity him out there.
Oh, Arthur, how much longer? How much?
Oh, my dear, I won't go, I won't. What's good enough for him is good enough for me. Yeah, but why don't you... Why don't you go away just for a while? And for a change. And to Mary's side,
Mary can leave you. I know where my place is. He's stopped looking for the will, hasn't he?
It seems as if he has. Seems concerned with us now.
Could he do us some harm, do you think?
How could he? He's not of this world. Well, not flesh and blood. What else could he touch us?
But perhaps he wants to come to terms.
Terms?
It's funny. I wouldn't mind having a bachelor in the house. I wouldn't mind at all. If he was alive.
I deal fair and square with a living man. That's all I ask a living man to deal with. Well, as it is, I call this a dirty trick.
Well, you can't blame him. Blame the air crash, but you can't blame him.
I never thought there'd come a day when I'd tolerate in my home something from a world which isn't ours. I can't enjoy my home anymore, and I won't be able to until I've had this out. Until it's finished. I'll have this out with him if I die in the attempt.
Arthur would stand for hours in our doorway, watching to see who would come out of the woods. It seemed as if Hobart had given up sneering. He'd remain quietly in the corner of a room or range the woods about the property. He'd stand by the water and look out across the estuary. Far from getting an occasional glimpse of him, we started to see him quite regularly, almost every day. After a while, it seemed as if we merely had a silent guest living with us. But you see, Hobart would never face Arthur squarely. No sort of satisfaction would he give. It was always distant between them. And looking back, I can see that this was all planned on our ghost's part. He was goading Arthur, goading him. He was everywhere, and always the same queer smile upon his face. Get us out? No. Somehow, I think I knew, even during those days, that he meant to do more than that. May have been his revenge, I don't know. P. Sidgeon Hobart brought about a rift between my dear husband and me. I never thought such a thing possible. After all those years, but it happened. A dead man came between us. Arthur grew tetchy. He lost his appetite. It was as if I'd done something wrong. The end came suddenly. There's going to be a storm. Oh, so glad we've got a nice lot of logs in, dear. Oh, my, it's dark in here.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur? Arthur, dear, what? Dinner's ready and... Oh. I looked up, and Hobart was standing between the dinner table and me. He'd never come so close before. He was laughing silently. His bald head shone in the fire glow. He came closer. I saw the whites of his eyes. I know evil when I saw it. This was evil. The wind came. The storm was beginning. Already I knew it would be raining in the estuary. It was full tide. Hobart, P. Sidgeon Hobart, came closer to me and closer still. Arthur! Hobart laughed again, as silent as ever, and then backed away to the sofa.
You needn't go. We've got business, Mr. St. John Hobart.
And he spread his arms wide, Arthur did, barring the one way out of the room. And Hobart walked straight through Arthur and the door and disappeared.
No, you shan't. You can't do this. Well, not just... Hobart! Hobart! Hobart!
I ran to the window, and I watched the ghost stroll down across the lawn. Arthur ran after it. My poor dear tried to battle with it. He threw punches at it. He was fighting the air. Hobart went on and on, down towards the jetty, full of tide. The water was high and angry. Lightning flashed. Hobart shimmered in the lightning. Through the downpour, I watched them come face to face for Hobart turned suddenly. I could see him laugh. What began to pass, I shall never know. I could not move, could not follow. Time for me stood still. I was watching a play, a film. I was in a dream, anything except reality. Hobart strolled off towards the jetty. Arthur followed. Lightning, a white sheet under the water, over which P. Sidgeon Hobart walked. Forward, on. Arthur followed and fell where the jetty ended. What remained was the roaring storm and the racing water, into which my dear had gone like a stone. Not till the following day did they bring Arthur home. His poor face was strangely peaceful. You see, he was satisfied. He had had his say. He had had it out. I suppose I got through on the telephone to the village. I know I was not left alone long. Death finds you friends wherever you are. Somebody wired Mary and she came, and it was with her that I went away, never to return. So there is the place for whoever wants it. Once again for sale, for I need the money. Empty or not empty, I cannot say. Who is in possession? I do not ask.
Just soak in Biotex. Just soak in Biotex. Just soak in Biotex. If you have wondered how to get your washing really stain-free, understand this. Biotex removes the stains and dirt washing won't. Just soak in Biotex. Stains, grass stains, tiresome collar and cuff stains, ingrained dirt, soil and grime. Out they all come, and you don't stir a finger. Just soak in Biotex. Biotex with natural enzymes is the pre-wash powder with the most enzymes to give you extra pre-wash power. Absolutely no rubbing, no color loss, no fabric wear. Use it for cotton, silks, woolens, synthetics. Use it to make new again. Soaking in Biotex removes the stains and dirt, but washing won't. Just soak in Biotex.
Beyond Midnight is presented every Friday night at 9:30 by Biotex, the new soak and pre-wash powder. The program is adapted for broadcasting and produced by Michael McCabe.
This is Stephen Dark, host of Horror Radio, broadcasting from beyond the grave. Visit darkentertainments.com for more fiendish horror.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vincent Price.
I choose a boneless roast, boneless roast. I choose a boneless roast, boneless roast. Pork. I choose a boneless roast, boneless pork. Pork. I choose a boneless roast, boneless. I love a good pork sandwich. I choose a boneless sirloin pork sandwich. Pork sirloin pork sandwich. I rub my roast with 2 teaspoons of spiced salt and granulated pepper, and I roast it first uncovered in a roasting pan with a lid for 20 minutes at 475 degrees. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. When the fat is browned, I take the roast from the oven and lift it out of the roasting pan. I take a pound of pitted prunes and 2 onions peeled and cut into 8 and stir them and stir them and stir them into the pan drippings with a cup of red wine. Then I set the pork back in the pan on the bed of prunes and onions. I toss in 2 or 3 cloves and a bay leaf, and I cover it tightly. The pork should roast 30 minutes per pound of meat, so for our 5-pound roast, it will take about 2.5 hours. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. I rub my roast. I choose a boneless roast. Let me tell you, the smell of this roasting should drive the most complacent family wild with desire. Somehow, the kitchen starts to smell like some wonderful magic is taking place, and believe me, it is. The prunes taste divine. Even prune haters will love them. Your reputation as a cook should take off from here. Sit back and enjoy the compliment. Boneless roast. Boneless roast. I choose a boneless roast.
The box. We came. Now you must come with us. Taste our pleasures.
The makers of Friday the 13th would like you to meet Marty, the dork of Doddsville High. The entire school made fun of him. One day, the jokes went too far.
He flipped out real bad. We turned him from a nice little guy into a crazed lunatic.
Now it's Marty's turn, but he's not joking. Vestron Pictures presents Slaughter High. Marty's throwing the class reunion, and he's making sure everyone parties till they drop.
Oh my God! Marty, come back!
Slaughter High. On the makers of Friday the 13th. One day he got mad, then he got even. Slaughter High.
I showed ya!
Rated R, under 17, not admitted without permit.
Horror Radio is sponsored by FigDewDrop.com. Take an adventure into a world of art, stories, love, a touch of imagination and intuition. Visit FigDewDrop.com.
Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the Crime Club. I'm librarian. Sometimes a sucker wins. Yes, we have that story for you. Come right over. Ah, you're here. Good. Take the easy chair by the window. Comfortable? The manuscript is on this shelf. Here it is. Sometimes a sucker wins. The very exciting story of a girl who finds the key to her brother's disappearance and opens the door to murder. Let's take a look at it under the ring lamp. When Joan Adams arrived in the city, she felt uneasy, apprehensive. But the thought of turning back never occurred to her. She had a job to do. One that would require courage and patience. As soon as she'd obtained a room, she phoned District Attorney Nelson.
District Attorney Nelson was a busy man. At least that's what his secretary told me every time I phoned. But I kept calling, and finally she gave me an appointment. When I arrived there, Nelson made me wait almost an hour, and his secretary ushered me into his office. For a few minutes, he pretended to be busy with the papers on his desk. Then he looked up at me.
Now, Miss Adams, what did you want to see me about?
My brother, Larry.
Oh, you read the papers, didn't you?
Yes, I read them.
Well?
The story they printed is a lie.
I'm sorry, Miss Adams. I'm afraid I disagree with you.
Look, Mr. Nelson, I've come all the way down here from Noseborough because I think my brother is dead. I believe he was murdered.
I see. And what makes you so sure he was murdered?
I just know it, that's all.
Oh, the feminine intuition test, eh?
I know it much more than that. I knew my brother better than anyone else in the world. He would never run away from anything. And he would never steal.
No? Look, Miss Adams, your brother was my assistant in charge of an investigation into the building racket. Certain important files were in his care. One day, without a word to anyone, he disappears with the files and with every dollar he has in the bank. Doesn't that sound like a payoff to you?
No, Larry couldn't be bribed. He just couldn't.
I wish I could share your faith in your brother, Miss Adams, but I'm afraid the facts speak for themselves.
Well, then, you won't help me?
Help you? I should say not. Due to your brother's malfeasance, the integrity of this office has been impugned.
I see. And if you get involved with me, it might hurt your chances for political advancement.
How dare you insinuate such a thing? I'm here to represent the citizens of the city. The only
Oh, why don't you stop? Say that bills for your campaign speeches.
Why, young lady, please leave this office at once.
Don't worry, I'm leaving. But let me tell you this. I'm going to clear my brother's name if it's the last thing I do. When I walked out of the building, I turned right and went to the corner to get a bus back to my room. As I stood there, I noticed a green coupe parked behind the bus sign. There was a man at the wheel. As I looked in his direction, he pulled his hat brim low over his eyes and slouched down in his seat. And the bus came along. I got in, sat down in the rear. After we started, I happened to glance out the rear window. I saw that green coupe pull slowly away from the curb. Just when I began to feel sure I was being followed, the coupe turned off the avenue on which we were traveling. When the bus stopped at my corner, I got off and began walking across the street to my rooming house.